I was so grateful to the Fox people for letting me do that, man. Because whenever I was thinking about retirement, I had a pseudo agent.
Yeah.
That I think Gorms, you gave me the name to, actually. Not just you. There was like 4 people gave me names. 3 of the people gave me the same name. You were one of them. So when I didn't have an agent, the last year I was thinking about retiring, going into the season, basically.
Yeah.
Going into the season, I'd met Todd. I had chatted with him, and I'd done stand up at this point. I did a lot of stand up. I was starting to really enjoy it. I was starting to fall in love with everything off the field. Didn't want to go to training camp. It was the first year I didn't want to go to training camp. I was like, I don't want to go. I want to continue doing everything else that I'm doing. I didn't enjoy the GM, obviously, at the time, but I just didn't want to go. And in the NFL, when you're a punter, there's only 32 jobs. Okay, so there's only 32 jobs. So you got to like really commit to that if you want to. It deserves the respect of your full commitment, full attention.
Sure.
I think that's a big fucking deal. And I didn't want to go. I was like, I don't even want to fucking go. I don't even want to go to training camp. I don't know anything about it. I was living with Sam at the time. I still am, but I was enjoying like just everything off the field more than that. So I started talking to Todd a little bit, and I had a couple different angles. I was like, if I retire, I think at that point I had maybe 700,000 followers or something like that, 600, 700,000 followers. And I was like, I don't have an agent, but I need a TV agent who will let me know if any of these networks would just take a shot at me. Maybe that'll be my next job, right?
Yeah.
Everybody goes football into media if they have any personality at all. If you can speak into a microphone at all, one of these networks hires you.
Especially ESPN.
A lot of basic, bad talking motherfuckers.
Yep.
You paid a lot of money by these networks to talk in. There's some very talented people talking into microphones on all platforms, but there's a lot of very terrible humans talking into a microphone making a lot of money. So in my head, I was like, okay, so that's what I'll do. I'm not in love with this anymore. Being in media, talking about football, and doing things off the field is what I'm enjoying anyways. It'll be a perfect tie-in. This will be a perfect tie-in. So this guy, I get this name of this agent, TV agent. He just worked a big deal with ESPN. So I sent him a text. I'm like, hey, I've gotten your name from, and I listed off the names that gave me his name. I was like, is there any way if I was to retire after this year, go to the Pro Bowl and retire after this year, would any of the networks want anything to do with me, you think? And I sent him like some of my information and stuff like that. I sent him my stand-up, 90 minutes of stand-up, first time on the stage, no paper, no big deal. Sent that to him. Did the whole thing. He came back to me the next morning. It was like, nobody would be interested. A lot of quick answers.
Yikes.
A lot of quick answers, he said. Quick answers, his exact words. So I was like, oh, okay. I told him I expected it, though. I kind of expected that because none of the networks would let me on TV when I was in the game anyway. So I'd be crushing it on social media, but none of the networks, except for NFL Network, by the way, who let me on a show that they canceled and then never called me back. But no networks said they would give me a shot. So me and Todd started talking, and we were going to build our own app. I was going to build my own app. I was like, you know what? I want to love what I'm doing again. I loved when I was in the NFL, like for 6-7 years. I want to just love what I'm doing. I want to be excited to go to work. I want to do this thing. And we start building the app. And it becomes a point where we were just going to make the app, make content on there, and just wake up every day creating things.
Right.
We're going to do stand-up. We're going to make podcasts. We're going to do this. Dave obviously caught wind, gave me a shot, said, hey, we just want to help you pay for it, basically. We want to do business for you. We want to teach you the internet. Dave Portnoy was really the only media member. And I was writing this last night on my phone. He was the only media member that had any vision of what I could be or what we could be.
Oh, yeah. He saw it right away.
Wanted to invest the whole thing, right? Knew that I wouldn't fit in New York, basically. He was very excited for me to run my own operation out here. They just wanted to handle the business. And I thought about that last night, and I was like, man, Dave Portnoy, that motherfucker, really the only guy that gave me a shot. Then there's Michael Cole with the WWE Network who lets me do it, and I'm so thankful for them. And then for the last 3 months, I've just been shaking hands with all these people who make all these decisions, and they've all been very nice. Everybody's been very nice to me, but nobody's really given me a shot. And then Fox pulled the trigger and let me do a game at Lambeau. I am so grateful for that.